Lakers looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And it's Athens to start out. Here's Mr. Perfect. A look at the starting group for Athens. Mr. Fundamentals is out there with Mr. Moves. Then there's Mr. Incredible, and it's Mr. Clutch, and it's Mr. Perfect in at the point. A lot of teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge to mesh.
No doubt. You know, getting everybody on the same page sometimes, it can take time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will obviously help you do that.
And here is Athens now. After the missed three from Dennis Schroeder. Offensive rebound. And the pass to Mr. Incredible. Buries the long-range jumper.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Rebound by Harold. Here's Los Angeles now. 6-point game. Schroeder passes to LeBron. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. That's good from Schroeder. Schroeder hits them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Passes it to Mr. Incredible. His three-pointers off the mark. Here are the Lakers. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Offline with his three. Here is Mr. Incredible. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That is his first foul of the game. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Mr. Moves. He's defended by Harrell. Mr. Perfect nailed from three-point land.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach for Athens. I asked Coach about how he'll slow down LeBron tonight. Both had a good laugh about that. Coach said there's just no way to do it. Believe me, I've tried to come up with one. If there was a way to slow down LeBron, someone would have done it by now. LeBron's resume shows there isn't an answer for him, and there never has been. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Davis. Athens getting their last shot to go. Here's Mr. Clutch. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's James. Trying to get open is Davis. That misses off the backboard.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And momentum going the other.
James looking it over. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Caldwell Pope outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Davis. Harrell trying to free himself up. And it's Davis missing.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. The pass to Mr. Perfect. Again, Athens.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
James outside. Pass to Harrell. Caldwell Pope outside. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Here's the lob to the hoop. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Los Angeles calls timeout. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, it's easy to...
Advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Schroeder finds James. Schroeder looking around. Back to LeBron. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
He had a nice open look right there. And that's now 7 points for Mr. Clutch.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
LeBron outside. They need this one. It's hauled in by Athens.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Anthony Davis with the rebound. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 19.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Mr. Moves. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Athens shooting their first foul shot of the night. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. Both shots good from the stripe. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor. It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Mr. Moves passes to Mr. Perfect. And the rejection by James.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Harrell. Releases. And LeBron James gets it to go.
Boy, what growth from LeBron James since he entered the league with his ability to consistently knock down the jumper.
Here's Mr. Perfect. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Mr. Fundamentals. Shot clock at 5. The good-looking shot from the wing.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
LeBron passes to Harrell. Right side Davis. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Athens. Mr. Moves got 11 rebounds in the game. That one falls. Mr. Clutch has got 9.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
LeBron outside. Pass to Schroeder. Ball's knocked loose. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Finished off the break. 6 points for him.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
And it's the Lakers' ball. The pass to Harrell. Back to James. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Free throw good, LeBron.
I think what amazes me about LeBron James is that he never stops pushing. This guy is pursuing greatness.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
For three, Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by Athens. Mr. Moves got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Here is Mr. Incredible. Here's Mr. Perfect. Count it. Mr. Perfect's got 7 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
James kicks it over to Schroeder. Passes to Kuzma. No one near James as he lets it go. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Count that one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Doesn't go for him. So Athens will take it the other way. Here's Mr. Clutch. Another 3 for Athens.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Schroeder dishes to James. Loads it up for Davis. And Davis throws it down.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that 6th sense. Wow, what a pass.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And James pulls it down.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Stolen. And they're on the break. Here's Mr. Moves. And Davis sends it back.
And wingspan, mobility. Davis is basically a shooter's nightmare. One of the great shot blockers in the league.
Out to the right wing. To the middle. Pass to Mr. Moves. Athens moving the ball around. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Mr. Moves. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Caldwell Pope outside. 52 seconds left in the first. And the Lakers with another miss.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Mr. Incredible's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. And there's the pass to LeBron. He can't hit that time. So Athens will take it the other way.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
The Lakers with the ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And now Athens on the break. Here's Mr. Perfect. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Mr. Perfect's got 9.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Athens ahead. running away with it. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Taking a look at Athens, they've got Mr. Incredible. Mr. Fundamentals is out there with Mr. Moves. Then it's Mr. Perfect, and it's Mr. Clutch in a two-guard. Kuzma, they get the rebound. The kick out to Matthews. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And he's good on the first of 3. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire.
And he nails the third.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Over to the left wing. Sinks the three-pointer. 8 points for Mr. Incredible.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Matthews. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line.
Well, you consider Wesley Matthews' career and his ability as a 3-and-D guy to become critical in so many different rotations. What a career.
Out to the wing. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. To the inside, Mr. Incredible.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Schroeder, right side. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Mr. Moves. Athens moving the ball around, and that one good. 14 points for Mr. Clutch.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Matthews. Here's Gasol. Kicks it to Davis. Fires the three. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Davis has got his third basket of the night.
There is such incredible awareness and feel for the game. Marc Gasol, such a good passer.
Now the pass to Mr. Clutch. Here is Mr. Incredible, guarded by Kuzma. Kuzma brings the double team. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Mr. Moves. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And I tell you, the brow, he might be the best player in our league. With that reach, you just throw it up around the rim, and he's bringing it home.
They get a hand on it. Gasol with the steal. Davis kicks it over to Schroeder. Kuzma outside. No good, shot missing. So Athens will take it the other way. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. High post, Davis. It's hauled in by Athens. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Caruso. It's blocked. And now Athens on the break. Here's Mr. Incredible, the big dunk at the end of the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
To manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. It's hauled in by Athens. Mr. Incredible's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Mr. Perfect. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Marc Gasol.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
For Athens, they've shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Pass to Kuzma. And the layup's good off the glass.
And beating solid D. Kuzma, what we call a new age force, scores inside and out and plays with a little swagger.
Mr. Moves passes to Mr. Clutch, and that one is good. Mr. Clutch has got 18 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Kuzma outside. 6 to shoot. It's blocked. They retain possession. Another block. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. They'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Matthews. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Mr. Clutch. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Davis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Down low, Mr. Fundamentals. There's the pass to Mr. Perfect. Athens moving the ball around.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And it's blocked. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Matthews scanning the floor. Over to the wing. Here's Caruso. It's hauled in by Athens. Mr. Incredible's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Passes to Kuzma. Upside Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. And again, no good by the Lakers. Pushing it up. Here's Mr. Clutch. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Mr. Clutch has got 12 now in this quarter.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
Caruso kicks to Kuzma. Floats it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
To the paint, here's Mr. Clutch, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Davis inside. The kick out to Matthews. Fires, high post. And the shot is long. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Kuzma outside. Inside. This all no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Matthews. Got a piece of it. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 12 points for him. And Gasol comes to help. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
That's tipped. They recover it. And the shot is good. Here's Mr. Perfect. 13 points in the game. The pass to Mr. Moves. Here's Mr. Clutch. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of the game. Clock at 6. Grabs the rebound again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
To the inside, Mr. Fundamentals. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First free throw is good. Good on both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Harrell. Lakers passing it around. Schroeder outside. Stripped away. Fires for 3. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Here's Schroeder. James with it. Pass to Davis. 27 seconds left to play here in the half. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Mr. Perfect. Down low. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Another steal. And now Athens on the break.
Oh, my goodness.
Where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
That was beautiful. Got a piece of it. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Athens ahead, just dominating this one. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Your lead. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Harrell's in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Here's Mr. Moves. 5 on the clock, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. It's Davis on the wing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And there's the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. It's good.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
James outside. Poked away, and that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. 3 on the clock. Good on the bucket. Schroeder's got 4 this quarter.
Well, a little bit of a comfort zone for Dennis Schroeder. He just needs just a touch of separation, and he's ready to fire.
He lobs it up.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. James outside. Back to Schroeder. Caldwell-Pope outside. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Mr. Moves. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Drills it from outside. Schroeder's got 9 points.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
To the left side wing. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Pulls from the top of the key, and it's good for 2. Mr. Clutch has got 31 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
LeBron outside from past the arc, but they recover it. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
And like the greats before him, AD has taken the time to develop all aspects of his game. You have to respect that.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. They double him with LeBron. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here is Los Angeles now. And here's Los Angeles. Knocked loose. Five to shoot. From deep three-point range. No good on that one.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Passes it to Mr. Clutch. Here is Mr. Incredible. Pass to Mr. Moves. Athens needs to get a shot off. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 15. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Pass to Davis. Harrell trying to free himself up. The layup missed. Now Athens with it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Athens moving the ball around. Count it. 15 points for Mr. Moves.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the middle, here's Davis. James trying to free himself up. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Schroeder.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's guarded by Davis. Davis with some nice D. And it's the Lakers ball. Caldwell Pope left side.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was
Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 15. Mr. Clutch off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Schroeder. Now Harrell. Back to Schroeder. Tries to save it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kuzma. And again, the Lakers no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
They'll double him with Harrell. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. That one goes in.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 9. James kicks it over to Schroeder. Kuzma outside. And the pass to Caldwell Pope. And again, no good by the Lakers.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Mr. Incredible, power down with both hands.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And Harrell slams it in.
Throw it up and let Montrezl Harrell finish.
And here is Athens now. To the paint, here's Mr. Perfect. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Mr. Perfect's got 4 points this quarter. Schroeder outside. High, arcing shot, and he lays it up and in. Schroeder's got 9 points here in the second half. Now Athens with it. Pass to Mr. Moves. To the middle, here's Mr. Clutch. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. LeBron with it. 5 points in the game. Out left to the wing. Harrell finds James. Down low, it's tipped. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's Schroeder. It's hauled in by Athens.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Here's Mr. Moves. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And Caldwell Pope, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Schroeder, stolen. And now Athens on the break. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Back to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to end his cold spell. Not enough on that one as it misses. Now Athens with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Mr. Fundamentals up and in on the layup. Mr. Fundamentals got 29.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Schroeder. 11 points in the game. No good on the 3.
You know, scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back.
Wasted no time on that one. 20 points for Mr. Incredible.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Mr. Clutch. They get it again. Mr. Fundamentals. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Mr. Fundamentals got 15 points in just the second half. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Harrell. Dishes to James. Uses the glass to finish the layup. LeBron's got 7.
This guy's an absolute beast. You see the power and the soft touch that LeBron James combines in his game. Wow.
To the inside. And the rejection by Harrell. Here's Caruso. Misses the layup. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he dunks it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Schroeder, right side. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Athens takes possession. Now Athens with it. Here's Mr. Perfect. It's rebounded by Schroeder. With 4 seconds on the clock, he lays it in. Schroeder's got 11 points in the quarter.
For a guy who's a little bit smaller at the guard position, Schroeder is fearless. I think he likes contact.
And so it's Athens, able to put on a show for the ages. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at Athens, we've got Isaiah Thomas, Chandler Parsons out there with Mr. Incredible. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players?
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Feeds to Matthews. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Horton Tucker's shot is off. Inside. And oh, here we go with Thomas. Nobody back.
Might be in the best interest of the game.
And here is Athens now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. The feed now to Korver. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Back to Matthews. Launches it. Parsons with the rebound. Now Athens with it. To the inside, Thomas. That's in, coming off the assist from Parsons.
Boy, what a big-time, strong finish. Isaiah Thomas, an uncanny ability to make tough shots.
Here's Horton Tucker, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And you can see what the emphasis was at halftime. Here in the second, a lot more effort to get the ball inside, and it's starting to pay dividends.
A lot of big decisions have fallen on Ed.
Should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Shumpert against Matthews. Pass to Parsons. Thomas down low. And he banks in the layup. Thomas got 6 here in this quarter. Passes to Horton Tucker. He feeds it to Gasol. Second chance shot. It's stolen by Korver. And now Athens on the break. Parsons running ahead. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, just terrific body control from Isaiah Thomas. This guy is amazing at his ability to convert through contact.
And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. Pass to Thomas. And it's sent back by Morris.
And when Morris is protecting the rim with that kind of effort, what a lift for his group.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. And no good. Corver with the defensive effort. Here's Parsons, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's just toughness. Playing through contact, Parsons gets a trip to the line.
Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now could exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deals. And they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Here is Matthews. Los Angeles with another miss. Now it's Thomas running. He can go all the way. And that one drops for him. Here's Dudley. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's Shumpert. That's good on the assist from Parsons. Parsons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here is Cook. He's guarded by Thomas. To halt the run, and it's good on the layup.
The right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And Parsons gets it to go.
But
Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played.
In a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. Gasol, he gets that one. Gasol's got 4 this quarter. And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just...
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mr. Clutch.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Outside Thomas. So it's Athens winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.